So Alpine Adventure Rentals is two gentlemen, Nate and Dave. They've got a fleet of bikes that they're renting out for you guys to come enjoy this amazing scenery. You know, this here's the workshop of Alpine Adventure Rentals. They got the BMW up here on the lift getting dialed in for another renter that's going to be in a little bit later this morning. We got this Himalayan here that they're starting to outfit and get set up ready to go. And this is the rigged out Tenere 700 that I'm going to be on for the week. 10 liters of storage on each side with the crash bar bags, 8 liters up top, probably about 40 liters with that duffel bag right now, and 14 liters per side for the saddle bags. This is going to be fun, guys. Come join the adventure. Super cool. This is their first year in operation here in South Dakota. We're doing it right. Himalayan, GS310, BMWs. So on the way in last night, I saw deer, I saw skunk. Oh, I got wild turkeys over there in the yard. That's cool. And the wildlife out here is absolutely unbelievable. So this is day -1 for the Revzilla GetOn Adventure Fest, Black Hills, South Dakota. Buffalo chip, whatever you want to put on there is the suffix. There's lots of action going on in the little hashtag section for this event, but it's super fun. Like the area to ride out here it's unbelievable. I was blown away last year. I mean, I've been out here for the Sturgis Rally numerous times, but last year was the first time that I've been out here on dirt. I got to say, it is a blast. There's so many trails up through these hills. There's some peaks. We rode up to Custer Peak. That was rad. Lots of single track, lots of 2-track. It's just a great place to explore on an adventure bike. And my other favorite part about this area is the fact that there are so many awesome twisty paved roads as well. Something you don't get in a lot of other areas. You might have some epic dirt, straight flat roads from here to there. We're here in the hills. The roads go up and down, side to side. US Highway 385. So last year we were up in the single track up over here, came down to this fire road that we bombed down. Super fun. There's your typical South Dakota ride right there, the Harley Davidson. And the Sugar Shack is a super cool place to come grab a burger or some breakfast. It's rad. I'm on a road right now called Jenny Glen Gulch. Gonna take me out to a gulch somewhere. I see no civilization for a lot of miles out there in the distance. Oh, look at this, guys. This is awesome. So we were on Rockford Road, then I rode past this little road right here that had a sign on it that said slow, steep, and curvy. Ride with respect. I guess there's 6 different properties back here. I saw 6 different mailboxes there at the beginning of the road. But this is definitely a little bit more off the beaten path than that dirt highway I was just on. Let's see if we can't get back in here and get some more spectacular views. Alright, 2041 it looks like. This is where the road ends, Silver Canyon Road, into these properties out here. And this here is the off-road path. Some nice ledges for sure. Alright, 204. Let's head this direction. I think northwest-ish is the direction we're supposed to be traveling in order to make our way towards Deadwood, so I think this is the path. If it's not, we'll just have to make another turn and go a different direction. That's what the adventure's all about, right? This is awesome. Steep, windy, and rocky. It definitely is. Just came up to that peak right there and then came down these big flat edge rocks. Can be a little bit interesting. And these here are super, super loose. So you want to stay out of those for sure. And as you can see, we have a little bit of mud on the ground, so not a whole lot of dust, but definitely a little slippery on these more street-oriented tires. Dude, so freaking fun. Sorry guys, you're not able to see any of this awesomeness. I'll have to put the long arm in so you guys can get a view. It's super rad. Looks like last night during those heavy rains, we had a little washout right here. Little river runs through it action. Man, this is just gorgeous. Wildflowers over here. A little bit of muddy 2-track through the trees. I love the quaky aspens. This, my friends, is living. Uh-oh, mud hole. Oh, another little puddle. So the reason the Yamaha Tenere 700 is one of the best bikes for this type of adventure riding is a lot of the other bikes, you got to be in the gas, you got to be in the clutch, you got to be slipping it in order for it to actually work and function well. Where this T7, you could be in third gear right here. The bike isn't chittering or chattering or anything, and it gives you a nice, great free flow. A lot of other bikes that I've ridden in the adventure segment, the bike would have died. Dude, really? Looking side by sides. Thank you, sir. Own the road, these guys, that's for sure. Anyway, T7. So for example, right here, slow down to third gear, or even second gear right here. Oh, this is so cool. So those areas in a lot of other bikes, you'd have to be in the clutch, gassing, clutching, gassing, clutching. On this T7, man, you just idle it down. No hand on the clutch at all. The bike just goes. Super torquey. Oh, this meadow, guys, check it out. Look how beautiful this is. Oh, almost lost the front end. All right, this will help me look at the map later and figure out exactly where I just went. That was a lot of fun. Now a left here. A left, a right, a left. Let's do it. All right, heading west on Custer Crossing Road. Looks like we're about a half hour from the top of Custer Peak. I actually went there last year. It's gorgeous, so we'll have to do it again right now. Why not? There it is, Custer Peak. Haha, going to the lookout. Oh, these trails are so well maintained, it's incredible. Now look at this guy's spread. Log cabin on acreage with 2 ponds. Wow. So we're going to stay to the right here. Pretty little rocky section. Stay off of the bigger rocks. Got a restroom just in case you need it. It's always a bonus. All right, there. Destination, Custer Peak, right up there on top of that little mountain over there. Trying to aim myself and stay on the softer terrain instead of the rockier terrain. Nice little rocky patch going up here now. Looks like the rain we had this year made it a little bit worse. Stay to the left over here. Although the rock actually gives you better traction than the powdery dirt, so got to pick your battle. Rock to the skid plate, but think, and a side by side. Oh, look at the view. I'm loving it. Beautiful. Well, this, my friends, is Custer Peak. Wow. We just came from that direction over there, where Deadwood is, and now we're going to head out that way and go over to Sturgis. Man, I love this. Hurricane gear is awesome. Look at that. Rackless setup on those Hurricane saddlebags. Crash bar bag over here has my full rain suit. Got a tool kit on the other side. I got the drone here in the top. Mid layers tucked in under the beaver tail. Such a sexy setup. Taking the walk up to Custer Peak to the lookout. Guys, the view up here is spectacular. I'm standing below the Custer Peak Fire Lookout Tower here in South Dakota. Let me flip this camera around. Over this direction, on top of that peak over there, that's Deadwood, the city of Deadwood. Pretty rad. And then over this way, about 40 minutes, is going to be Sturgis, South Dakota. Look at all of this vast expanse to ride motorcycles in. And this here is the lookout tower, unmanned at the moment. 360-degree views of amazing territory here in South Dakota. Interestingly enough, all the metal that's up here is stamped from the Colorado steelworkers. Anyway, enjoy the views, guys. All right, here it is, heading down from Custer Peak. The rocks here are legit, that's for sure. If you're curious what Custer Peak Trail looks like, it is a lot of rocky nastiness like this. A lot of it has a little workaround if you want to stay in the powdery dirt. But yeah, a lot of fun. Oh shit, ABS turned itself off again. Oh, 1 second. Oh, look at those views. Spectacular. This is awesome. How's it going? Oh, out of the ditch, dude, out of the ditch. Soft gravel, these tires do not want to stop at all. That gorgeous little ranch. Fantastic. Custer Peak, definitely someplace I would suggest that you go take a look at if you want to see the vastness of this area. About an hour outside of Sturgis, about a half hour out of Dead, right off the 385 or 95, I can't remember which. Alright, gotta manage my speed now because we're coming into a campground. This would be a super cool place to come and camp. The TT 250s out there, or 230s, I don't know which. I can't tell the difference. Look at this. RV Central. Everyone's got a little dual sport bike or a side-by-side. Super cool. Alright, 385 was the number. The map chick just told me in my ear. I had a glimpse between trees just up there, but this mountain, oh, look at that. Dude, take a look at that squiggly road. This is Vanacker Canyon. It is a blast. But this here is where we come out of the mountains into downtown Sturgis. Got Sturgis tattooed on the hillside over there. Welcome home, bikers. We are here for the GetOn Adventure Fest at the Buffalo Chip.